Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Terrance "Bud" Crawford, weighing in at 140 pounds. He's 5'7" tall with a reach of 74 inches. And facing him, Sugar Ray Robinson. What else can you say about this guy? Let's just cut right to the numbers. 147 pounds, 5'11", reach 72.4 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
And here he is in the flesh, Terrance "Bud" Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrance "Bud" Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is it. This is that place. This is that fight venue. This is the place where the action happens.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Jab misses. No rest for the weary. Look how that straight's affecting them. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. A perfect counter lands. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating, this can be hellfire on you.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. He misses with that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Nice counter shot. That counter shot lands. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Beautiful counter shot. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see. And there's the bell for round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just...
Sugar Ray is down! Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Somebody can smell blood here.
Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You all right?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
A perfect counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Both men promised to knock their opponent down.
Just to focus on what you're doing.
Back at it in round 4. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
That is showing the fitness. That is showing the stamina. That is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
punch and shoot. This fight has a real good flow to it. A perfect counter lands. Re-wanted action, and they are delivering. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. He threw a punch and just got countered. A perfect counter lands. And Terrance Crawford just got rocked. We don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he got back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Crawford is dazed. Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
He's getting confident now. You've got to take that.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Time for the 5th round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter lands. They exchange punches. There's a counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight.
Here we go in the 6th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Can't find a home for that jab. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Punch, counter punch. Nobody home with that hook. Beautiful counter shot. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power... Oh, wait a minute! Crawford in trouble! Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Missing with that right hook. Catch and shoot. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talking about Crawford in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
These two fighters are made for one another. Perfect counter shot. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swing and a miss with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Round 8, and we're off again. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. Missing with the left hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Switch it off immediate.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. The jab's working.
Get back out there and win the round. Right.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
And there's the bell to start round 9. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
A perfect counter shot. And down goes Crawford. That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
That's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
A swing and a miss with the right hook. Punch himself out, though. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They exchange punches. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talking about Crawford in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure. And here comes the 10th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That counter punch caught him clean. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
How about that time counter shot? Missing with that right hook. Counter punch. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Miss with that jab. You've got someone with that hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
Feel good?
Here's the 11th. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
The straight right just misses. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use blame over brawn.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And this fight is over. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there buckled him.
I've got to see that again. Are you okay?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What? There's no argument right there. That, you say it. Night-night.